Gary Haas was a standout shortstop on BGSU's exceptional baseball teams of the 1970s. Haas was twice named the team MVP, compiling a batting average of .318 overall and .392 in the MAC. Since graduating with a degree in business administration in 1974, Haas has had a 39-year career with the Rudolph Libby construction firm, where he currently serves as Vice President of Contracts.
Although I was fortunate enough to achieve many things on the playing field, I'm most proud of the fact of my scholastic accomplishments. I was an academic All-American for 2 of those years, and that academic side of my experience here provided me a chance to work for a company, Rudolph Libby, a general contractor, where I've been employed for 39 years since then, and I've attained a position of Vice President of Contracts Administration. Without my educational background and the things I learned on the playing field, I'm sure I would not have been as successful in life as I have been today.
Jim Lessig had an eclectic career in athletics, serving in a variety of roles as coach, radio broadcaster, and director of athletics and conference commissioner of the MAC. He played on the BGSU basketball team as a freshman and received his degree in education in 1957. Lessig then served 3 years in the U.S. Air Force as lieutenant and director of special services in the 34th Air Division. In 1967, he earned his master's in education administration from BGSU.
The Bowling Green athletic program and being a part of it had a great effect on my life. Not only to have a chance to coach here and be an assistant basketball coach when we won the MAC in 67-68, but I went on to become the athletic director. And during my period as the athletic director, we had some great things happen. I guess one of the highlights would be when I hired Jerry York as the hockey coach, and he went on to win a national championship. But it was an association with the coaches and the players, and it was just a great opportunity to be associated with BG Athletics and be a part of it.
Mike Wilcox is also one of the top 100 distinguished alumni in BGSU Centennial history. A 3-sport star in Ithaca, New York, Wilcox came to BGSU to play lacrosse, where he became a 3-time All-American. As captain of the Falcon squad that went undefeated, BGSU was the only undefeated team in the country in 1974. Wilcox was voted MVP in 1974 and 75. Since 1982, Mike has been CEO of Wilcox Financial.
Bowling Green has certainly changed my life in many ways. I came here by accident, but it was a great accident. Came to Bowling Green, played hockey and lacrosse, helped really get the Student Recreation Center off and going and built. Met my wife here. One of my kids have gone to school, served as student trustee and then chairman of the board of trustees. So it's been a great run at Bowling Green, and without Bowling Green I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Sue Hager laid the groundwork for the current generation of women athletes at BGSU. From 1969 to 1976, she coached the women's basketball team. Between 1974 and 1976, she had an overall record of 38-13, and a winning percentage that remains the highest among Falcon head coaches in program history. After leaving athletics, Hager was an integral member of the faculty in health, physical education, and recreation until 1992.
The impact that Bowling Green had on me through athletics has been phenomenal. I had tremendous opportunity to meet just a variety of people. I had some tremendous athletes, and it was just a time when women's basketball in particular was in a great flux. I saw 6-player basketball, the Rover basketball, and then we switched to the 5-player full court. I saw the 30-second shot, and so I saw a real change in women's basketball, and I just believe that that was probably the prime time for being involved with women's basketball athletics.
Tom Colliner played an integral role as defensive end and part-time receiver on the 1959 Falcon football team that won the national championship. He earned All-Ohio and All-MAC honors in 1958 and was regarded by then-head coach Doit Perry as the best all-around end in the MAC. In 1960, Colliner graduated with his bachelor's degree in education and returned the following year to obtain his master's degree.
I've had the good fortune to have been influenced by Doit Perry. Doit Perry was a legendary coach, a master teacher, and a friend of all those who were lucky enough to work with him or pass through his program. He's a friend to all of us through life.
The Dean of Mid-American Conference volleyball coaches, Denise Vandewale, has just finished her 27th season as head coach of the Bowling Green State University volleyball program. Vandewale is the winningest coach in conference history. She earned her 500th career win against Toledo in the first round of the 2009 MAC tournament, and is among the 30 winningest active coaches in Division I.
I've had tremendous students come through here with 4.0 GPAs, 3.8s, 3.9s, and it's just been a privilege and an honor for me to still be involved in their life. I have one that's a doctor, I've got several that are lawyers, several teachers, several that are very big in the business world. And the nice thing about it is we still are very close, and I stay in touch with them, get invited to their weddings, get birth announcements on their kids. So it really did turn out to be Bowling Green volleyball family.
He entered BGSU as the first African American to play on the men's basketball team. Ellis graduated with a bachelor's in education as well as a master's. Over the next 50 years, Ellis gave back in various leadership capacities, holding positions as principal and superintendent of Toledo schools. In recognition of his services, the State Board of Education of Ohio named him a pioneer of education.
Bowling Green State University gave me the opportunity to be the kind of person that I never dreamed of being. All I wanted to be was a basketball player, like Charlie Shear. But I got basketball, but I got something bigger than basketball. I got the opportunity to really become an influential person in the lives of people, like the people at Bowling Green had been influential in my life. So when you bring me back to say Bowling Green is proud of you, I'm proud of Bowling Green.
To run from, 'cause yeah, everybody here's got somebody to